Happy Thanksgiving there, gang. What's going on? Welcome back to your favorite solo podcast, Unremarkable. Hey, it's Weekends with Dad. You didn't bring me a plate for Mom's. It's fine. I didn't think she was going to send you with one. Okay, look. It's Thanksgiving, guys. One of the big ones, huh? We finally get to some of the big holidays here on Unremarkable. We've had a good amount of holiday episodes this year. Halloween, obviously, with the exception of that. I am your host, your little drinking pal, Ghost Gonzo Gaspacho on all the profiles, guys. Do the following and hitting us up, unremarkable.pod. X Unremarkable, wherever you can find us, let us know, hit us up, check us out, see in the DMs, tell us what topics you want us to talk about, any drinks you want us to review and make. I poured myself a little bit of wild turkey. Our buddy, your uncle Anthony Austin Brown, was nice enough to leave us with a little bit of booze like Uncle Javi did not. We're thankful, guys. We're thankful today. Hopefully you play this episode for your whole family. It's a nice little post-aggressive football game us Americans love to do after a big, huge helping of Thanksgiving, because we're making listen, you got your commie podcaster child that came over for Thanksgiving, and then you got the transitioning godless sibling that they have, and they maybe they agree on some things, but they disagree with you on most. Okay, and you have those discussions over a nice little meal of turkey, and you tucker yourself out with tryptophan a little bit so that football game's a little less aggressive. Okay, and then you put on an episode of Unremarkable and go, that is us. Isn't that us? We just did that same exact thing. I love Thanksgiving. I love that. Probably second favorite holiday. Honestly. I dig it. Are we going to rank? Do you want to rank some plates here? What do we got, dude? As for dishes, Thanksgiving dishes, I don't think it's a hot take when I say ham over turkey. I think the turkey has to be a lot more specific when it comes to how it's made rather than the turkey. You don't hear anybody complaining about the ham. I didn't leave it in the brine long enough. You're not going to believe this. We didn't leave it in the cooler with the brine long enough. This 32-pound ham that we got a voucher for at work. If work was giving out hams or turkeys, I'm taking the ham. Through and through. Honey ham, baby. What are we talking about? I don't need to be tired. I don't need turkey to be tired. I don't need turkey to hurt myself eating like a dog. Okay? I eat plenty. Becoming tired after a meal is not new to me. It's not an annual thing. It's not a once in a year kind of thing to me. I hurt myself all the time eating. I don't know about you guys. I'm a child of divorce, but I'm not, like a parent, an orphan or anything like that. But still, I eat like I don't know when the next meal's coming. And I work. So there's, I'm being a good dad to me. You like steamed carrots? Where do steamed carrots fall on your...
what other ways
out of 10? What other ways are there to eat carrots?
It's kind of like you just do it that one. You flavor it different ways, but it's,
I guess they all are kind of steamed carrot. Asians loved steamed carrots, right? Well, it's a when you get takeout or you're right. I agree with that. What other ways are there to do carrots? Nobody's grilling carrots. These weirdo vegans, these hippies, are they grilling carrots? I bet you could find it online. What do we got here? Green bean casserole. Where does green bean casserole fall for you? Are you in love with a green bean casserole? I gotta tell you, easy to fuck up somehow. Easy to go wrong with a green bean salad. Oh, green bean casserole.
It's not my favorite. I will get some like the first time around, but if I'm going back for seconds, I don't think I'm going to get it again. Well, yeah. I don't know. It depends.
No, well, I don't think I've ever had a green bean casserole that made it to seconds. I tell you what, and I try to get everything to not be disrespectful to Thanksgiving, to all the dishes. Never been to a black Thanksgiving. Hit me up. Mac and cheese has never been on the table. When it came to Thanksgiving, mac and cheese has never been on the table, and I need that gospel. Okay, I need that in me. Okay. I mean, there's pies, there's green bean casserole, there's stuffing is number 2. Period. Stuffing is making it to seconds plate, which is a really like a flaw every time. It's not a good idea, but I do it every year. It's not even, listen. When you go, I could finish this other half of the sandwich, probably. You can, but you're gonna eat like me. You're gonna fall asleep afterward. You're gonna hurt yourself like an animal. And with stuffing, I mean, this is just, heroin. It's the best thing on earth. It's heroin. Stuffing. It's soaked up already. The stuffing isn't soaking anything up. It has already absorbed all that it can. It's absorbed everything that it can. You've drowned it. What is that? Is that stuffing? Mm-hmm. Some white woman making a mess of things. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's going to be bomb when you're going, what am I looking at? But oh my God. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it.
I don't know, dude.
We're talking carrots, we're talking celery, we're talking onions, we're talking bread. Some bouillon.
Stuffing doesn't do it like that for me.
That's nuts. I don't make it good enough, I think, is what it is. I'm not making that boxed shit, by the way. I don't even know where we are in the episode yet. But I will swear, when it comes to stuffing is number 1. You're right. You know what? You can burn a ham. A deep fried turkey? That's just the Midwest in me right there. A deep fried turkey is amazing. Gravy, you're going gravy, obviously. If you do the wrong gravy, you're fucking just, where are we? What are you doing? Mashed potatoes. Do I have to sell you on the merit of mashed potatoes? They're freaking delicious. Who wrote this shit? I love any style of mashed potato. Creamy, rustic, red potato, and ultra buttery Palms puree, whatever. And they're the perfect delivery vehicle for number 2, gravy. If your plate isn't swimming in gravy, you're doing it all wrong. Gravy is the predominant flavor of Thanksgiving. It's the fatty, delectable lube that helps all the meat eat through your gullet. And it makes that meat slide right down your throat.
Whoa.
This is what you guys sound like. Who wrote this shit? Some white woman. Had to be, right? Show me the picture. It's on there. Mike Nellis. Oh. Damn you, Twitter. Damn you, X. A pumpkin pie. What's your favorite kind of pie? We got to do pie.
I don't know, man.
Oh, Tim. Oh, Tim, you're horrible. I've never had a... Oh, you had cherry pie the other day, huh?
No, I had a lemon
meringue or something like that. Oh, this is just an Instagram guy. Oh, shit. That was one of the top results on Google? Was Tim Marson? Listen, I agree. Stuffing's number 1. And I do agree that you should also maybe be listening to a guy named Tim when it comes to a holiday like Thanksgiving. Salad? Yeah, right, dude. For what? If you're doing Thanksgiving right, there's no salad.
I've never seen a salad on Thanksgiving.
Never.
Table.
Once. There's no fucking room.
Yeah.
How burdensome is a salad bowl already?
Yeah.
And you're going to... Oh, God.
It takes so much space on your plate and stuff. Dude, I don't have the real estate for that. on Thanksgiving.
Not at all. You come to the door with a salad, you're getting fucking turned around. You come back when you have a sweet potato casserole.
They ranked it at 14. That's second to last.
Well, is sweet potato casserole supposed to be candied yams? He's talking shit about candied yams? Mm-hmm. Well, he called it a sweet potato casserole. That means he doesn't. I don't know where he's from. Not a dessert, not really a side. Sweet potato casserole exists only so the kids at the table can munch on a burnt marshmallow. There's my Lola for you. What a... Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Tim, I got words for you that YouTube does not like. You're a commie. You're the commie, Tim. How dare you? Green bean casserole came above candied yams. Yeah, right, dude. Absolutely not. Cranberry sauce goes last. Cranberry sauce is not a side. It is not, and neither is gravy, by the way. What is wrong with you? Cranberry sauce and gravy did not need to go on the list, Timothy. You're called Timothy now. Nobody's calling you Tim. Maybe Timmy. He types with a gay cadence. Ham is 10th. Keep going down. You know what? This guy's upsetting me. Ham is 10th? What kind of Thanksgivings have you had, dude? Ham has a high floor but low ceiling. It's unlikely you'll have a gross spiral ham. It's just unlikely you'll have a life-changing ham. Ham's tagline might as well be ham. It's ham. I'm going to fuck this guy up. Dude, you're going to get... Dude. Fucking after Thanksgiving football game. We're playing Smear the Queer with Tim. Wham! Just fucking spear after spear. Hell no. Where's olives? Is it higher up than ham? You son of a bitch. Cornbread. I am not going to put myself in a situation where I believe Tim has been to a black Thanksgiving. Take cornbread off the list, you fucking liar. You liar. Pecan pie. He might be Southern, or at least have a family member that is doing pecan pie. Pumpkin pie, okay? Well, I got nothing for you, Tim. That's the gayest pumpkin pie I've ever seen. Tim did that himself. Really? Just more crust burnt onto the top? Collard greens. Nah, this is an apologetic white. I don't believe Tim has ever been to a black Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's had collard greens. He's lying. He knows a little too much with the mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. I am not for a moment buying that you have had mac and cheese and collard greens at Thanksgiving, yet you talk shit about ham and candied yams. No. This doesn't math, Timothy, you're lying, and I know you're lying. You know how? I know black people. I don't believe you do. Black people, hey, it's only racist if you can say I'm wrong. How do they like a hamburger? How do they like chicken? A lot of the times off the grill, that shit's well done. They don't want it bloody a lot of the time. A ham's not going to bleed. A ham doesn't need to be burnt to not bleed. A turkey has to be cooked way more than that, than a ham to not bleed. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. So for you to sit there and talk shit about ham and that there's another tell. He called them what was it? Sweet potato casserole. They're candied yams. They're candied fucking Tim. Coming in hot on this episode. You're firing me up, Tim. You rat bastard. Soul food Thanksgiving menu. Okay, let's go down here.
On here they have it listed as candied
They
yams.
got it listed as candied yams on the Southern Soul Food Thanksgiving menu. They got cobbler on here. They got Southern baked mac and cheese. They do have collard greens. You don't call that anything else, though. Yeah, deviled eggs wasn't anywhere on Tim's list. Fried cabbage. I don't know nothing about that. Man, what you know? What you know about fried cabbage? Actually, nothing. I can't lie about that one. I've been given all that shit. I've been given all of that shit where I play Isley Brothers and they go, I just hear teeth sucking from the distance. Man. And I'm like, don't you do it. We can do this. I know my shit, but I have never seen fried cabbage. Can you air fry cabbage? And that does turn it white. I don't even have to know what it is. That does turn it white. Cajun turkey wings. This is bougie black Thanksgiving, though. That sounds awesome. That sounds great. That sounds like something B-dubs should definitely be doing for the divorced fathers that don't have a place to go on Thanksgiving. You make them some Cajun turkey wings, and they will come and watch that depressing Cowboys Redskins game. I'm not calling them what we call them now. I'm not doing that. They are the Redskins forever. Southern glazed ham. Yeah, that's number 2, baby. We're not playing this game with you, Tim. We're not playing this game with you. I'll call you on your bullshit all live long day, Tim. I hate this guy. Follow him on Unremarkable. Follow him. We're going to talk some shit. This is what we do.
Yeah.
Now you're on our radar, Tim. You fucked up. You fucked up, Tim. We don't follow people we want to have a good time with on Unremarkable. We follow people because we're going to harass you now. Yeah. We're doing that. Golly. Got to start the episode like that? I was just trying to have a wholesome, innocent food ranking time. We've done it with any holiday that does food. We've done it with Black History Month. We've done it with Halloween. We haven't done it with Christmas. But that's one of the things that makes Christmas so good is that Thanksgiving dinner is Christmas dinner. You're just doing it again. That's how good Thanksgiving is you have it twice a year. Ooh, golly. Now we need to hopefully something that won't fire me up as much. If you guys are traveling for the holidays, go ahead and check out the website from the U.S. Department of Transportation. They got some new guidelines for you. The U.S. Department of Transportation is going to go ahead and let all these companies stand that have been telling you your bag weighs an ounce too much and is 1 square inch too large. And they're going to go to court for charging you for nothing, just randomly selecting you for absolute dog shit, the U.S. Department of Transportation. But Secretary Sean P Duffy is going to go ahead and also put out a statement before the holidays. Sean P Duffy also sounding a lot like Diddy with a fake mustache. I'm Sean P Duffy. He wears a big old Doug Dimmadome hat. And he goes, what? And he's holding on to his belt buckle. He says things like, sweet juniper, and he's not a real person, like to Tim. We're going to go ahead and follow Sean P. Duffy probably after this. Kidding. They wanted to put out a list for you guys, you sons of bitches, you broken, unremarkable animals that just want to travel for the holidays, for whatever have you. They put out a list of guidelines. This is the Department of Travel. This is the U.S. Department of Transportation telling you to have some goddamn etiquette after charging you up the fucking wall and making refunds absolutely impossible. Where's this list? Since 2019, the FAA has seen a 400% increase of in-flight outbursts. I don't know that I like the terminology here. You're acting like you have real, worked on numbers for something very general and not actually, I don't feel like put on file. Nobody's getting a bad rider review, an Uber rides review from a captain. They do it 8 times a day. They fly people around for a living. I don't think they have to pay attention to that. I don't think they're going to. 400% increase in flight outbursts ranging from disruptive behavior to outright violence. Where do you rank a Burger King hat on that? Do you rank a Burger King hat as outright violence or disruptive behavior? Do you know what I'm talking about? Look up a flight Burger King hat. I think there's too much of a gray area. I think it's enough if you put signs all over the plane and tell people maybe don't take your shoes off. Maybe don't bring your baby when you travel on a plane. Maybe don't put your feet up on the seat, you Californian hippie psychos. And that's really about it. Right? Nobody's taking speakerphone calls on a plane. You turn them bitches up. Do people not turn their Have I just been following the rules? Do people not turn their phones off, do you think, on flights and such? 1 of 5 flight attendants experienced physical incidents. 1 in 5 experienced physical incidents in 2021. Well, okay, hold on. Everybody was getting back out of the house at that point. You don't give them a break? We're talking about, like, homeschooled kids on field trip energy. Okay? What is a physical incident? Unruly passenger reports rose 6 times between 2020 and 2021. That's easy. Nobody was flying in 2021. Nobody was going anywhere. Weren't you canceling a bunch of flights? I feel like this is...
So then why would they go up in 2020 if nobody was flying?
Between 2020 and 2021. So when people were... When shutdowns were... Or whatever were lifted... These... no?
Shutdowns and stuff weren't lifted till... It says between 2020 and 2021. That's like all COVID.
Yeah. Yeah. So after that, between 2020 and 2021, yeah, I don't see.
It doesn't say that they rose after COVID.
Well, I mean, I guess we'd have to go on what states and what, whatever. Where we were didn't give a shit about COVID. 13,800 unruly passengers. Passenger incidents since 2021 to now. Whatever. 2024 saw double the number in unruly passengers. Listen, you guys. I don't believe numbers. I don't believe that you guys are doing studies. This is the Department of Transportation. I don't think you guys are doing studies. I will say that. Their list for etiquette here. Sean Duffy posts a few key questions every flyer should ask themselves this holiday season to help Americans reach their destination as quickly, efficiently, and comfortably as possible. What will turn this plane around, Sean? 1, are you helping a pregnant woman or the elderly with placing their bags in the overhead bin? No. Probably not. 2, because I mind my own business, Sean. That's why. 2, are you dressing with respect? I want to know what that means. I feel like a lot of this is vague, Sean. I feel like a lot of this is very vague. Dressing with respect could just not mean, don't wear flip-flops, okay? Who's flying in a bikini? I'll fly in short shorts. I'll tell you that right now. 3, are you keeping control of your children and helping them through the airport? I only disagree because don't bring your children. I only remember being in an airport when I flew alone as a kid. When was the first time you flew?
Oh shoot, I was like 21.
Really? Well, I think the first time I flew was like 9 years old. I've flown a lot. I'm a comic. Well sought after. 4, are you saying thank you to your flight attendants? You know what? And I just got over this shit of feeling like that with like bus drivers and things. like people just doing their jobs, I just came around mentally to like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to be a son of a bitch today. Maybe just be nice to people is all. Now, just because of Sean Duffy, fuck your flight attendants. Fuck those sassy sky bitches. You're not going to tell me how to treat people. Not in the sky. We're not in America now. We're in the sky. Are you saying please and thank you in general? That's just attack on your... That's just attack on everybody. Are you saying please and thank you in general? He was like, you know what? Say please and thank you to your flight attendants. Say it. You know what? Just say it all. Do that at the airport and then take it home with you. Sean Duffy just thinks you're all animals. I like that you're animals. I want to tell you I like you guys just the way you are. I like not knowing what I'm going to get when I go to the airport or a Waffle House or a Walmart. I like all these things. I like the unpredictability of life. And these suits like Sean Duffy, who have never, by the way, probably only flown 5% out of the times they've ever flown, have they ever flown with the people that he is talking about. I could almost guarantee that he has only flown with actual people 3 times. I can guarantee you, Sean Duffy. These fucking guys are just monkeys in suits, dude. These fucking guys are just able to tell somebody how to write a column. Look at this man. Look at this man. Is he a reporter? That looks like him on fucking like Newsmax or something. Man's 54, was born in 71, right around the time we got commercial flight. That's not true. But I'm just calling you old now. Don't attack people, Sean. Don't attack lest ye be attacked. Okay? I want to see how he talks about just regular people. Because I bet you it's a lot of PR, these Neanderthals, you know. I can't hear it. I don't know if there's any sound. No, but I like these old school commercials. Yeah, you got Asian people in the tower. You got black people helping with their bags. You got whites flying. And now, yeah, okay, all right. Whoa, now we're, okay, all right, cool. I like this. See, why, what exactly do you hate about America, Sean? I think this is beautiful. I think this is beautiful. I think there's beauty to be seen in this that I don't think you guys are able to understand. I think there's beauty in this. Sean, if you just take the clip tie off every once in a while, if you just see, he's on a green screen. He would never stand in an airport. I'm Sean goddamn Duffy. Who the fuck do you think I am? After the video stops, he goes, don't worry, it was movie magic. I was never in harm's way. There were no Turkish people. There were no Saudi Uber drivers yelling at somebody, I don't know if this is my terminal. Just get the fuck out of the car. Your ride is over. And they both leave each other a 1-star review. And everybody's getting 1-star reviews. And then Sean calls you 1-star passengers. Listen, you guys have every right to be mad at each other. Sean doesn't even know what it's like being around you. Sean is not going to the Black Thanksgiving cookout. Sean is not going to his own Thanksgiving. He goes to Friendsgiving. And none of those people are friends. Okay? That's Sean Duffy. All right? We know how to treat each other poorly. And I don't like economically how the money doesn't trickle down, but I do like how the hate does trickle up. I like that it's not only pores at each other's necks, okay? We got other people that are making better money, that don't work real jobs, that are mad at each other. Andrew Wilson, for example. Okay? This man is I don't know how successful. I don't know that I could talk shit about a podcast called Whatever, because I mean, probably obvious reasons. However, this has got to be the funniest thing that's happened with them. I'm pretty sure Sean Duffy. I'm pretty sure, what's his name now? I need to get his name. Andrew Wilson. I'm pretty sure this dude has said things that were in very poor taste, that were his actual opinion about rape. Pretty sure I've seen clips of him saying, if it's bad, then why do women come?
Good God.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty sure that was him.
Oh
Pretty sure that was him.
What?
He goes, no, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Yeah. Look it up. But this Christian man, this man of Christian values, this family man, has taken to the news quite a bit. A lot of Dixie cups there, guys, on the table with you. Andrew Wilson and Charlie, with no last name. Also can't talk shit about that, because I don't have a last name either. I just go by Goose. I get it. And I should have watched the podcast. And now I might. Because it might have been funny leading up to this, too. Staunch feminist. Oh, he self-described staunch feminist. A freedom of education and anatomy over her body. Yeah. Listen, guys, feminists already have a bad name, okay? They've got a bad rep. That's because of white women. That's because of desperate housewives not having enough issues in their lives, so they have to make things up. They're the reason women have to work. Blame the white women. You could not have to work. Wouldn't that be great? If it weren't for these goddamn white women, you wouldn't have to know anything. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be nice. She might not be so great at doing the podcast at that point, but I think that would be nice for you. I think it'd probably be a way. Being a housewife in like the 50s, 40s was a lot like being the dog of the house. That's it. You don't really have to know anything. You're a commercial housewife where they go, we don't have to cook anymore. Are you in a rush because you're too day drunk to get dinner done before your husband gets home? Here's meatloaf in a can. Don't worry about raising the children. He makes enough money to have a maid around who teaches him Spanish and cleans the house for you. The man would take extra steps not to beat the shit out of the woman, and the woman would still get rocked every now and again. So whose fault was that?
What is wrong with you?
It's these women that ruined everything. These dumb whites. Anyway, Thanksgiving. Where were we? Andrew Wilson. I'm gonna put that up on a clip saying Goose has meltdown. Podcaster. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah. I mean, roll the clip, dude. Fuck it. Let's really get into it here. Listen, you got to understand a lot of these zealots, these podcasters, zealots, these religious types who try to preach these kinds of, traditional values of sorts to you guys have never had jobs. Okay? It's these people that were like, I'm really good at talking, which is like not a good thing to be good at. It's you don't have a trait. You don't have a talent or a skill if you're good at talking, because especially nowadays. It's just not a trait. And listen, Wilson here just wanted to be like his boy Charlie Kirk. He wanted to be a zealot. He wanted to be... These guys put out a lot of I want to be Jesus, where they talk about traditional values they don't actually live by, and they're like, I'm gonna talk to the people, and they do a podcast. They don't actually go and talk to the people. Kirk did a little more of that. I'll give you that. Kirk did a little more of that because he went to colleges, and he would, call it whatever you want. But Andrew over here, I don't know if he's ever done that. I don't know if he's ever flown Delta. Can we look Andrew up here on Instagram and see how many followers he has? Because they're on this podcast saying that millions of people are going to see this, and I think this is his big come up. And the people DMing him are probably the people that he doesn't want DMing him right now. Brother, I hear you loud and clear. Brother. Don't let that carpet munching, all of these guys, the Crucible. Bro, it's gross. Dude, it's gross. The steps that you guys take of self-importance is actually disgusting. You're a televangelist. What are you doing trying to portray traditional values, to preach traditional values, and then you get upset when someone starts a statement with a fact? This poor broad, Charlie, started her statement. She was not saying it as a dig. She says, we're having technical difficulties with playing the video, maybe YouTube or something. She starts her statement saying, your wife has 3 baby daddies. I don't know how else you want her to phrase that. What is this, Twitter? Oh, this is Instagram? No, this is Twitter. 143,000 followers. And you're saying that millions of people are going to see your episode of something? I don't steer you guys wrong when watching the pod. I don't tell you how many people are going to be watching this shit. I never know, by the way, how many people are going to be watching this shit. There could be an influx one day. Hey, and God willing, huh? But the sense of self-importance from Al Wilson. Anyway, she starts her statement with, your wife has 3 baby daddies. Man loses it. Dude absolutely loses it. I mean, YouTube won't like this, so I'll censor it. But calling her a fucking duck and, all the fun stuff, really just attacking her in general, where she was trying to attack him, not his wife. In which you're ashamed of your wife. It's okay, Andrew. Just be ashamed of your wife. Don't put that off on anybody else. You're allowed. You're allowed to be ashamed of your wife. You're a Christian man. You can do whatever you want to do. Your feelings are your feelings, Andrew. And if you're ashamed of your wife, then maybe that's just God's plan. Huh, Andrew? What a loser. I love it. Listen, Andrew, seriously, as a Christian man, wouldn't you want your daughter to be, a lesbo? Wouldn't you want your daughter to not have to, worry about getting the shit kicked out of her by a guy, or, God forbid, the other terrible things that I'm going to have to censor from YouTube? All those horrible things. Wouldn't it be better just to the latter? Just have her licking sniz, as you say. I've never heard, but which, by the way, that's a, what is it, beta, they call it? These bitch ass dudes, betas. What a beta thing to call a pussy, by the way. A sniz. How often are you online? How often are you playing video games where you're calling a vagina a sniz? This bro's boys are... I want to know who this guy's friend circle is. Because odds are he's just talking to whores. Odds are he's inviting OnlyFans models on here. That set does look familiar. And I feel like they oftentimes just have, like, whores on. And maybe some of them aren't. Maybe some of them are wonderful gals. I get it. Listen, shout out to all the brothels and all the sex workers and all the things. We've talked about them plenty on the pod. But you know a whore when you're around a whore, right? Okay. They talk to a lot of them. They talk to a lot of bitches that don't know no better. And, you know, have OnlyFans accounts. And I'm pretty sure that's this podcast. Which, you know, another you know, Jesus chasing thing where you're like, no, I talk to everybody. I talk to homos. I talk to whores. I talk to... I talk to criminals, the whores, the homeless, the homos. All those guys. Fucking your cousin. Listen, I don't know I don't know much about Andrew Wilson. And after this, I'm not sure I'll care to. I'll pretend to right now because we're on. But I don't think this man is built for that kind of shit. I feel like it's really just a Charlie Kirk impersonator, because why wouldn't you? In all honesty, Charlie Kirk had created such a huge platform that now Jews are arguing over it. You got J words fighting each other for it and getting sued and stuff. And you know, some lady is just taking a... Why would you not want to do exactly what he did? Maybe not exactly what he did, but following the footsteps, you know, that make a lot of money. You're a televangelist. You're not. If there is a heaven, you're not going to it. No, sorry. No, am I wrong? All right, Jesus Christ. Listen. We're all... I understand. Everybody's kind of at each other's throats. It's holiday season. That's going to be a thing. I'm pretty sure there's and maybe you hear it here first. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but I feel like Starbucks is a whole conspiracy around holiday times where they just make up their own headlines. I feel like Starbucks probably pays a lot of money in advertising to make bullshit tabloid news about how their customers are upset about a mug or can't buy a mug or something around those lines. There's the goalposts, guys. Starbucks is putting a lot of money into outrage publication. And listen, I have no proof of this. But how else do they remain afloat besides these desperate housewives? How else do they remain afloat besides having customers that don't know any better? Starbucks is horrible coffee. Okay? I used to think it was a big deal that in California they had to have signs that said some of these chemicals in this product could cause cancer, and if you're pregnant, don't, and everything like that. But then I come to find that California has those signs on everything because it's California, and, you know, what a great place to get LSD, but these chemicals may cause cancer, and if you're pregnant, don't take it, and, you know, whatever have you. There's certain states that you can see these things coming, okay? There's certain states you can stereotype, really. I mean, it's true. Pennsylvania, not one of the shocking states today. We talked about Florida last week. Pennsylvania's pulling up on us this week. They're being very judgmental. Their Walmarts are 86ing this man and his alligator. His emotional support alligator, mind you. Give me the picture of that alligator, and you go ahead and tell me that this is not a harmless animal. Okay? Look at that goddamn thing. It's in Brownsville, Pennsylvania, though. I don't know anything about Brownsville, but if it were anywhere in Philly, I don't know how many "oh, hell no's" you're going to hear when he walks into that Walmart. It would not have been a surprise. It's not a shocker. A Pennsylvania man, hold on, will no longer be able to bring his emotional support alligator along for joint shopping trips in Walmart. Wesley Silva, 60, said his alligator, "Oh, no." You try and say that. Genseoshi. Okay, Black Wesley Silva, at 60 years old, has an alligator named, say it again? Genseoshi. Was barred from entering a Walmart in West Brownsville despite previously shopping there together for years. I need that video. Where's that video of him going, "This is so sudden, guys. I've been coming here with what do you think he calls him for short?"
Jenny?
Jency. Jenny?
It's apparently a girl.
Oh. Man, 60 years old. He's just trying to go shopping on a Friday night. Little Gen Z. Oh, maybe not Gen Z. Huh? Alligator in a shopping cart. He had it in a shopping cart. Do you think anybody tried to point the gator out to him like he didn't know it was in there? I bet you they did, unless she had that really cool jacket on. I mean, come on. That ain't right. That ain't right. This man looks like Idris Elba. Come on now. I mean, what? What? What do you want from me? Man. We're aware of reports involving a customer bringing an alligator into one of our stores. While we aim to be inclusive, the safety of our customers and associates is our top priority. We're reaching out to the state of Pennsylvania for additional guidance. Does Jency look like she's going to hurt anybody? Look her in the eye. Look her in the snake eyes. Those gators got like snake eyes. Do cats have different... They're horizontal? Yeah, they're horizontal. Never mind. Listen, I had a gator head. I think I still do. I mean, adorable. Honestly, you try making a gator look cuter than that. Years. How old is this gator supposed to be? I mean, guys, how dare you judge a man like that? Where do you get off? Where do you get off? Judging, what was his name again? Wesley. It's any Black Wesley, huh? That you can see owning something like a big snake or a gator. Wesley. He doesn't even go by Wes. He's 60 years old. I'm coming around to the whole age thing. I still have a deep-seated hatred for boomers. But listen, I got called unk more times this year and more recently than not than I ever had to think about. And I do talk about younger people a lot. I do in a judging way, and I do. And I'll be the first to tell you that, like you haven't heard it here. Silva said he and Jinseoshi were praised during his recent visit and that they were frequent shoppers at the store. We have been going to that Walmart for about 3.5 years. And normally the reaction is, that's pretty cool. Or that's awesome that you have a pet alligator, man. No. Wesley, all right, that's a lie, buddy. I was impressed that he got it into that harness. Fair. Others expressed shock, telling the outlet that that was the sort of thing that you'd probably see in Florida. Yeah, that's the first place I thought this was going to be happening. Also, thought it was going to be a white guy. Did not see Black Wesley coming. I mean, look, she's got a turtleneck on. Are we sure this gator's not dead? You know what I mean? I mean, Jesus, you know. She's got some charm to her. Do you think he sleeps with her in bed?
Oh, I bet.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fuck. That'd be so uncomfortable,
if you're taking
dude.
this thing to Walmart, you're taking this thing.
Cold-blooded gators, right? Cold-blooded, I bet. You know what, Wesley? Maybe you're onto something, brother. Maybe you're onto something, dude. Maybe we need some... No, not a snake. I don't need to encourage you to get something crazy. I mean, that's a dinosaur. That's a fucking dinosaur. That's the closest thing that we have. And anything alike to it. Iguanas, crocs, gators, the dragons, the kimono dragons, or whatever they are. The deaf ones.
Not the freaking retractable leash.
All right, well, Wesley, you need to cut that shit out. As a dog owner, don't do a retractable leash. That's just bad news. I don't know how fast Jenny moves. Jenny? I don't know how fast she moves. Cute overbite. I'll give you that. Safety of our customers is our highest priority. We welcome service animals. Unacceptable to expose members of the public to potential danger. Does she... I say let her get bigger before you start kicking her off of it. Listen, the man's 60 years old. He can pick her up and put her in a cart. How big could she possibly be? No? She can't outweigh that much. Wesley is 60 years old. He's picking her up. What's a cart? About 4.5 feet? 4.5 feet tall? 5 foot, 32-pound gator. No, dude. No. You leave her alone. That is not a threatening 5 foot. Okay, but we're talking stretched out, dude. We're talking probably my wingspan is about 5 feet. No, I thought you were as tall as you were like this.
You're not 5 feet tall.
This is longer than 5 feet, then, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this is at least 5 feet is what I was trying to get at. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't see her as a threat. I'm not gonna go pet her, but don't go petting a gator. You need to accept responsibility for especially if it is in a cart. It's in a cart. You know what? If you reach into a cart and get your fucking fingers bit off by a gator, maybe that's like the worst way you could learn not to put your hands in somebody else's cart. Or you can get knocked out in a Walmart. You just get fucking laid out and your head bounces off that goofy tile that they got on the floor. And you're bleeding out next to the fucking Uncle Ben rice. On Thanksgiving? How silly you would look. You're just gushing blood. In front of the fucking Lunchables. In front of the Lunchleys? Just looking silly in there, dude. Leave them alone. Everybody respect each other. Maybe don't let her on a flight. I'll give you that. But don't let your children on flights either, because they're animals too, and nobody wants to be around them. Guys, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And if not, go ahead and cheer yourself up, Jesus, with any of the episodes of Unremarkable, some of your favorite ones, any of the clips that we got bouncing around on YouTube. Share those. from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever the fuck you want to do it. Go ahead and follow us on there. Have a good time with those clips during the holiday season. Maybe we'll be putting a little bit more out than usual. Maybe an episode of clips. I don't know. Treat each other well, despite whatever obvious, differences you guys have. Whatever. Load up on candied yams, by the way. Load up on candied yams, dude. Don't you dare disrespect Tim. Don't you dare disrespect candied yams like that, or stuffing. That's my second plate this year, is candied yams and stuffing. As always, go ahead and like the videos, do the rate and the review, and subscribe, and tell your friends. Watch us on Spotify's, the YouTubes, and rest assured we're going to be right back here next week, kissing some titties, signing some babies, shaking some hands. Miss me?